Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with Helping Hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be an ocean that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but Helping Hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, cruising. Helping Hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. I thought I'd do that little something different rather than just the countdown. I am so excited to be going on that cruise and to be a part of the Helping Hands for Cruising. We did the cruise-a-thon a couple months ago, and we know our friend Kenny is the first recipient that's going to be going on that cruise. So, looking forward to going on that with him and meeting some other people. Well, let's look and see who we have in the house. Hello from Lance. Hello from Michelle. Hello from Christina. Hello, Najuma. And Catherine. Hey, Sean S. Love the haircut. See the pictures. Hello, Diane. And who else we got? Danny, Griswold's Family Vacay. Nice. Yeah, we got Ron, Daryl. Hello, Trouble. I'll give us some little time to get a few people in here, and then we'll chat about the topic. And I'll just make some people curious. What the heck is she talking about? Gotta wait and see. I guess there was an early person in here. Janice was in here before, wanting to know what it's all about. What are you saying goodbye to? Have to wait and see. Hello, darling. Thanks from Sean. Say hi to each other. Hello, Kathleen. I don't have any friends in the basement yet. Well, I have one on hold, but I'll bring her up in a few minutes. I haven't got any other visitors in the basement yet. We'll have to wait and see. I know some people are busy, some are working, some are traveling. So we'll see who joins us. You know, there's a couple pop-up lives right before mine, so we'll have to see. Wait and see who comes. Well, here's one. Hello, Kenny. Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going good. I just come by and give you a good raid. So.
I see that. I seen a Horde Man raid coming in there. Where'd it go? Seen it up there.
Yeah, so I like I said, I redid my moderators. I the only moderator I had left was where she came in on her backup account, that Crime Press, and the Stream Elements. That was the only moderator. The Stream Elements, which is the bot, that was the only moderator I left, and the rest of them I took them all, and so I don't know if I fixed anything or not, but
I'll have to wait and
I
see, eh?
hope it. Just wait and see. So,
Wait and see,
but
and
I
then
did give.
wait and see, and then
But
add
then-
people back as you need.
Yeah.
Hello, Meg. Everybody's saying hello to each other. I love this community. Everybody says their hellos to everybody coming in, like old friends getting back together. For
Yeah.
chit chat.
I'm gonna share your stream out here.
I appreciate that, Kenny. No, I did it on my Facebook earlier.
Make sure that I got the sound
No,
on.
I did it on my
Oh.
Facebook.
Go.
That hurt me. That happens. I still do it. Wow. Kind of dry. I know.
But hey, Catherine. Hey, Catherine Doty.
Hoping for a couple more in here. What? Got a to-do list right in front of me. I don't know. It was late night last night. This is catching up with me. All these late nights on Raw and Daryl's or staying up later than that. It's catching up.
So, have we had to talk about the title yet, or?
Not yet. I was letting a few get in here. Keeping people curious. Why is she saying goodbye? Saying goodbye to what? No, it was that late night last night caught up to me, and I opened my eye at 6:30 this morning. It's like, no, I don't have to get up this morning. Went back to sleep, and next day it was like 11 something. It's like, yeah, it's all your fault, Ron, keeping us up so late. Nah, it's my own fault. I'd stay up that late to watch it. Yes, Diane, it was Ray's fault last night. He was on Ron, so we wanted to chat. There's a foreign man raid. Thank you, Blaine. So everybody's curious about the title. What does she mean? Saying goodbye. Goodbye to what? Stop messing with Ron. He's a saint. Ray was on a roll last night. Oh yes, he was.
Yeah, I heard that whole story.
So I'll be honest. I am not saying goodbye to YouTube. You're all safe. I would miss you guys if I went anywhere. Oh, that's a new name. Lynn the Okie. Or Man Raid. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. She is from Oklahoma, if I remember correctly, and she does she used to do lives a lot on Saturdays, and
I'll have to look into that.
yeah, but yeah, their channel's a lot of fun.
So I am not saying goodbye to YouTube. You're safe. I was trying to think of a title, but it's like, today's the last day of March, so we're saying goodbye to March. Hopefully, because we already turn that page. We're saying goodbye to winter. I know all of us are done with this, and hopefully, this cold weather disappears. And hopefully, we're all saying goodbye to the crud since 2020. We want to say goodbye to that. Had enough of that crap. I bet you all have too.
Yeah.
You want to get back to
Come to think of it, it's getting closer to cruise.
Yep. What I am doing, I'm going to be cleaning up some social media stuff, especially Facebook. A friend of mine said she wouldn't have anybody on her personal Facebook, that she wouldn't have in her own living room. And I've kind of looked at some of those and said, yeah, maybe I need to clean up a bit of this. We mean early April Fool's Day we're on. Hello, Lacey. Good to
Hey,
see you.
Lacey.
Crystal said she would be good, and 3 minutes later, she's up on chatting, causing trouble. Yeah, well, we were talking behind the scenes from hers, and just seeing Ron was on and came over to see what trouble we could get into. Thought not working this week, I'd be able to stay up later. Guess not. Hope I was staying. We catch up here. Catherine, Meg. Crystal's blaming it all on Ray as well. So, decided to go through my Facebook. That's going to be a thing to start off April. If anybody I'm having a contact with in over a year or better is going to be removed. There's a few people that I have on Facebook friends that have deactivated their accounts, so apparently they go goodbye too. And then I have a hard time. I have 3 that are still listed under my Facebook accounts, friends account, that have passed, and those are the ones I'm having a hard time saying goodbye to. One has been a friend since high school, and she passed in September of ALS. One was one of the moms from where I worked, and we got to be pretty good friends, and she passed from cancer in March 2020, and I still haven't been able to let go of that one. And the other one, it was my youngest son's friend's mom, and we got to be pretty close when they lived in Ontario, and then they moved back to the States, and she passed from complications from Lyme disease. It became a neurological thing, and she suffered for 4 years, and then she ended up going into cardiac arrest in December 2019. So those are my goodbyes, and those are I'm trying to I'm not saying goodbye to YouTube. I would miss all of my friends here. Like I'm putting me in the corner, but it's a round room. Same here. I can't simply bring myself to delete them. I had some before, and I managed after a few years to delete them, but then, especially my son's friend's mom, the husband has turned it into a memorial page, so I'm not sure if I can let go that one yet. I've ever people on my phone like father-in-law who passed in 2018 recently, Papa Mozo, and I haven't deleted numbers. I know those are hard to do. Yes, it started with Ray's salty nut roll. I went downhill from there.
You know, I'd never heard of those until Greg from Pepper Expedition mentioned those.
I hadn't either. I didn't realize Ray had one. I started bringing it up, and then back now, boss has me doing chores. I did my chores earlier. Exactly. Ellsworth, if anybody sees anything with an L and a bunch of random letters in it, it's Lacey, his daughter, saying hi. If it's an S and a bunch of letters, it's usually Sarah, so I don't want anybody deleting those. if any moderator deletes those ones, they'll be on my crap list. Or the short list on the way out of moderators, so be warned. Holy smokes. That's my thumbs up before it came in. Yep. Please give a thumbs up. Appreciate all those likes. Yep. Explained it all. We just want to make sure we share that around about Ellsworth girls.
Yes, yeah. Same goes for my channel. I don't want anything deleted.
Yeah.
Under that name.
Yeah, he has 4 special needs daughters, and that's their way of saying hi. They get really excited with the people on YouTube, so we want to be kind and say hello. And we have another friend to add to the stream. There we go.
Hello.
Hello, Crystal. So the other thing I have to do we're saying goodbye to this winter season stuff, is tying up some loose ends. Let's not tie up these loose ends. I still have a bunch of questions left from a couple months ago. So I thought tonight we'll try to go through some of those while we're chatting. Now, if we don't go through them all, well, then I'm going to put them away for a while, maybe till the fall or something.
No, see, Blaine, I know how to act very well during the hours of 7 a.m. and 12 midnight. Now, what happens after midnight stays after midnight. As long as you're in the United States.
Yes, we do realize in other countries that it's not the late show. It's the early show or the midday show, and be forewarned.
And one thing real fast before you start, Diane, that's what I thought it was last night. I thought it was a pecan log. My grandparents used to go to Mexico when they were stationed down there, and they would bring us that back along with Rolex watches and a bunch of other stuff, the blankets and everything. So that's what I thought he was going to pull out and try to eat. And then when he brought that with the coconut bra and everything else, yeah, we just... You'd all know where it went.
Okay, so let's see. Well, remember all the purple ones were geography questions. It's both the U.S. or Canada, and it's basically province or state and their capitals. And the other ones are just some random questions. So we'll start with the first one. I pulled 2. Okay, let's see. We got a purple one, so it's a geography one. Okay. What is the capital of Montana?
I remember studying this in high school, but I can't remember.
Either. Yep, figures the geography teacher got it. Elena, Montana.
Pecan, let's see.
Got it. Diane got it.
Are the best with the white.
Not Billings and Boise.
Read that out loud there, Kenny. Go
Pecan.
ahead, read that out loud there, Kenny. And you all thought I was bad. Come on now.
Pecan logs are the best with that white filling in the middle. Sorry, hope no one runs that in.
I only got about half of that, Giggles.
We're going to change that last name of Oaks to Kenny B.
Kenny B. Kenny the Instigator. I thought Twinkies had the best white filling. Danny.
Ron goes, "Oh, I just realized I'm not on my chat, so I can say what I want."
Doesn't mean I'll read it, Ron. All right. So that's the random question. The orange ones, they're just random questions. So might as well go. What's your most embarrassing moment?
When I misspelled something on YouTube. Danny, I go with ding dongs, especially if they're frozen,
Those were my favorite once upon a time.
or deep fried Oreos. Oh,
I have not had that. What's your most embarrassing moment, folks? Oh,
My
the-
most embarrassing moment was when I lost my britches at Walmart.
you did what?
embarrassing. Didn't have your suspenders and your belt on?
Didn't have my belt and suspenders put on at that time. I just had a belt put on. But
Kenny,
I was like,
I
Ron
lost
saying
about
free show in aisle 5.
the Ron saying
that
quail.
downstairs at food too.
Ron saying quail, and that's his quail story. You got to go back to earlier this week to one of his lives and hear the quail story. Lacey wanted to say she's watching you on the 55-inch in the TV. Nice. Catherine says toilet paper stuck on her pants.
Oh,
Meg says falling out of bed and dislocating a rib in her sleep.
that
Ouch.
is no fun.
Well, I would originally had said back in college when I went first time after high school. I was wearing a dress and going to the bathroom and coming out, and part of it was stuck in my pantyhose. But my other embarrassing moment, and thank God it was only Crystal in the basement, on St. Patrick's Day, walking through, I had taken my one t-shirt off in my room, came through, grabbed my other t-shirt here in my office, and thank God I wasn't live, but Crystal was in the basement and seen me, and I was like, thank God it wasn't Kenny. Thank God it wasn't Kenny. So that's my other embarrassing moment. Oops, got that one. Ron loved the bees. Just saying. Yep, that's another good story. Yeah, take a look on Ron Darrell Adventures this past week. Thanks for the apology, Lynn. I'm sure Ellsworth appreciates it.
Danny, I'm not even commenting on that.
What did he say?
It's above or below.
Ding dong.
Something about a ding dong. We're not repeating it.
Before. Never had a ding dong in my mouth.
They were called King Dongs here, and then they changed
Yeah.
to Ding Dong.
Well, I will say, ding dongs are Little Debbie cakes. They're actually Little Debbie cakes.
Actually, they were originally not Little Debbie cakes.
Oh, really?
They were made by Wonder Bread.
Okay. Well, I've just seen them in the stores, and it says ding dongs, and they got little like cream filling in the middle of them.
Those are Swift cake rolls.
Well, I saw something that says ding dongs though on them.
Yeah, no, they do. I mean, they do. I think they bought out the Wonder Bread stuff.
Yeah. Chocolate cake with white filling and chocolate icing. Yep. Maybe want some now. I'm gonna have to go to the dollar. I have to get to the dollar store tomorrow. At least they have Swiss rolls. Just
You realize we got 3 troubles in this chat today.
No, I see that.
I can't believe
White
y'all
House
doing it for nighttime, people.
Who did he say?
He said, I
Y'all
can't.
woke me up even before it got dark.
He said, Joe woke him up before it got dark. And he says, I can't believe y'all doing this before nighttime. It's not even nighttime yet.
Ron says he saw a lady with toilet paper stuck in her pants. I thought I'd help by pull it off. She got mad, so I put it back. Well, better get Diana is sleeping late at the night.
Ding dong with
Danny's already in here. Well, Blaine, like father, like son. No, we're talking about Little Debbie's, right? So this is a clean talk. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Very much.
Okay, we got a geography. What is the capital of Saskatchewan? I was talking about tonight after midnight. Capital of Saskatchewan.
I stink at history, so you probably won't get much out of me.
That is correct, Blaine. It's Regina. Not Regina, it's Regina.
Regina.
Some people won't say Regina because they're afraid to rhyme it with the other word. Of course, it's family rated chat. Yes, trying to keep it family rated.
Midnight Pacific time. That's right, Diane.
Regina. All right. What's the capital of Baton Rouge? All right. I got the capital is Baton Rouge. What's the state?
Louisiana.
You got it, Kenny. I read the answer before. Okay, how do I turn this around? Sixth grade boys love it when we learn about Regina.
I bet they do.
Papa got excited there. Papa, Louisiana. Like mine, Louisiana, Louisiana, Louisiana. There we go. What's the capital of Maine?
Augusta.
Got it, Papa. All right, we need some orange questions. There we go.
I need Livy. Can I phone a friend?
Like I said, I remember learning this stuff in high school, but I'd
everyday items.
forgotten.
Hello, V.
Or answer product questions.
Alexa, turn off. All I said, can I phone a friend? And she speaks up.
Nobody asked you, Alexa.
Right. Go to bed.
If money was no object, what would you buy?
If money was no object, what would you buy?
I would love to buy a home in the Smoky Mountains that all my family and friends could come to whenever they'd like. Free of charge.
A brain that works.
Dad said a brain that works.
Some days, eh? Who's glad they don't learn about Lake Titicaca until grades. A cruise ship would be good, Meg. Cabin in the mountains, a Class A and driver.
Mine would be probably the stuff to build out the van with. And turn it into a camper van. So
B would buy 1,000-acre land with a water view to see Meg's cruise ship.
If we could all go to V's and stand out there and wave.
Well, I was thinking a nice cabin or cottage, kind of secluded. The other thing I was looking at, one of the channels I follow live in Fort Lauderdale, and they're right on one of the intercoastal parts.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like huge yachts. No, I wouldn't mind one of those. Money was no object. One of those huge yachts, and somebody to sail it around. I could pick up my friends. We could have our own private little cruise, and go to whichever islands we wanted to.
Amen. You know, and that's what I was thinking about when I said the cabin. I definitely would like at least 10 to 12, maybe 20 fire hydrants located around so my place doesn't burn down. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I already have everything I kind of already wanted. I got my kids, my grandbaby, my hubby, my vehicle. And money doesn't really buy happiness.
No, it doesn't.
I would just love to travel and see everybody.
But I'd like to try. I would like to cruise my unhappy butt around if I was in that mood.
Right, right.
Alex says you get on my cruise ship anytime you want, V. V, I thought you would be the captain, or should that be Billy J? Well, you love Kirk to be dad. There we go, blaming. Van, you're at it. A van would be. I would always be at your sail away party spot, Meg, with lots of sun lotion.
And mine would also
I'm not
be.
gonna, and I'm not gonna say what brand be. Keeping that clean. Make this house a little bigger and storage shed and workshop. And Mama a new car. I wouldn't say anything. Just want to do something with. Yes, we go. We got us to go. Got to get you in the right direction. Well, I need a Class A and a driver. Yeah, that would be nice to have something like that in a driver. Like stay
I
put.
enjoying it, understand.
Stay put and everyone visit your. Hello, Stan. Okay, let's go for another question. Oh, it's an orange one. Okay. What makes you laugh the most?
Ron Darrell's lives. Lately.
Crystal, would she?
Makes me laugh. That when that guy gets out of control laughing.
I'm watching you, Kenny. Watch what you say.
Can't help but catch. It's contagious.
Crystal, when she has what? Misspelling in the chat.
Typos.
Yeah, and that other thing.
You don't want to lose your shirt.
Oh, the corn thing?
No, that's not going on my channel.
No, I'm not pulling it up. I just said the corn thing. And if y'all want to know, go check out Ron Darrell's live.
Check out. Well, actually, you want information on the corn thing? Look it up yourself.
Email Michael Ann. She can send it to you.
Yes. At myglansroyalmama@gmail.com. Stan said when Kenny's tongue slapped his brain.
Oh my God, he said that last night. That was hilarious.
Crystal not pulling it up. I'm blushing.
Nope, not pulling it up. Not happening.
Kenny's expression, watching Kenny laugh. My son and Papa saw that picture about corn.
Is Ron Darrell a channel Landon would like? Blaine or Danny, I would say yes, but it's not rated for him. I mean, he knows the message about Kenny's pillow, but going to that live this last week, no.
Yeah, Meg says probably, but he shouldn't go, Danny. Blaine, will you take notes from my improved model?
You need to watch it and screen it first, then you be the parent to decide.
Yeah.
I heard it was.
Do you believe in ghosts or supernatural?
I'd say both. And that's because the last couple nights I felt somebody tugging on my ankle at the end of my bed.
You told
Woke
me
me up
about
out of a dead sleep screaming bloody murder.
Yeah, that's creepy.
And there's nobody in the room.
He says now we need a parental approval. Only for Ron's. I believe in guardian angels. Kenny's laugh makes Michelle laugh. I wouldn't allow my 15-year-old grandson to watch it. Yeah, probably not. Not for kids, exactly. Supernatural until I see a ghost. I believe a little bit of each of them. I've had things occur that, I couldn't explain. Or there's times when, the dog is looking off at something, like a corner of the room, and I'm kind of looking up going, what's he looking at? Is somebody here? I believe in guardian angels. I believe in angels too. Diane says she's seen spirits her whole life.
What about that, guys?
I had a book called Final Gifts, and it was about people that were passing, and sometimes some of the things that happened. And like when my mom passed, she had been unconscious for 2 weeks, and just before she passed, she opened her eyes and was looking at the corner of the room. And I asked her, or I said to her, if Nana and Papa are waiting for you, you can go with them. And she kept looking, and then she closed her eyes, and then she was gone. So I was like, they must have been there waiting.
Yeah.
Saying goodbye, Bill. Well, get back here. Goodbye. Yes, I'm saying goodbye. Saying goodbye to the winter. Saying goodbye to March because it's the last day. Saying goodbye to the crud that's been going on for the last 2 years.
Amen.
Moving forward. Savannah has a ghost. I need to go check them out. Blaine, did she smack you? Bill and it. Hi, Bill and Nancy. Yes. Y'all talking about ghosts or alcohol? We're talking about ghosts, Ron Darrell. It's not late enough for or celebrating anything for the other.
Blaine. I would have handed you a piece of bread and thrown butter on it and said, butter your own corn.
So we have a corn or a butter dish that the thing sits in, the lid, and then you cover it with the other part. So usually the butter's not far enough. You just take the cob and roll it on the top of the butter.
Right. I have one that your stick of butter goes in. It's a square, and you push it from the bottom, and you can butter the corn up and down with it, and then, or like you said, put it in and just roll it through real fast. And I don't have the corn cobbler.
Or I would have a gob on my plate and then when it melted off and fell off, then just kind of roll it in the butter on my plate. Did you dream last night? And if so, what did you dream about? I know your bad dream there.
Mine?
Yeah, for the night before.
Oh, yeah.
Grabbing your ankles.
I didn't dream last night, though.
I
I
didn't
couldn't
either.
sleep. I didn't get to bed till almost 5 o'clock this morning, and then I had to get up by 11. So I had a bad night last night after we got off. The live stream, that is.
Best corn as ever is when you put it on the grill.
Oh, yes.
Grilled corn is good, yes.
Or over an open fire in the hot coals.
Pull the silks off.
My grandma used to put it in a cooler with everything on and pour hot water and then shut the cooler and then just let it cook for hours like that. Oh, God, it was so
I've seen that. That's the worst part I hate about corn on the cob is the corn silk. Just
Are you
I think you got
referring
it
to
all
last
off.
night?
I think you have it all off, and you turn around. There's another piece on there.
Yeah.
All right, we got a purple one. I dreamed was leader of post-apocalyptic survivors camp. Oh, that's interesting. Where's Kendra? She hasn't come to my lives before. That's late night Ron Darrell's. She's sleeping to get ready for Ron's probably. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to ask somebody downstairs to let you out. I tried to let you out earlier, so go lay down.
Ron, it's because you know why we're not quick on our toes like we are by the time you go live. By the time you go live, we can just let it roll all out and go with the flow.
What is the capital of Alberta?
Calgary, because there's a hockey team there.
Close, but it's north of that.
Oh.
You got it, Lane.
Edmonton Oilers.
I'm an Oilers fan.
No.
Uh,
No.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I was born halfway between Calgary and Edmonton in a little town called Red Deer.
Red Deer. Nice.
And if you watch hockey, Ron McLean, the Saturday Night Hockey thing,
Uh-huh.
he was from Red Deer.
Really?
Yep, the only famous person I know from Red Deer.
They're not bad, Ron. We have educational lives on your live stream. We talk about travel. We talk about stuff to do with YouTube. We talk about health. We talk about all kinds of things on your live. Your lives are very educational.
As Diane put it there, not bad, just very adult.
Heck, you even have a free teacher that comes into your live stream.
Yep. Hello, Bill and Nancy. People learn more on Ron's than they did in health class. It's so great. Some folks have a diploma. Okay, who is your hero?
My daddy. Blaine, you're gonna make my face blush. Stop.
Something new each time. Can he be your hero, Ron? Lynn says Jesus Christ.
I would have to agree with Lynn on that one.
I go with my dad.
Lynn says his is Ron Darrell. I don't know.
Hey, Janice.
Hey, Janice. Oh, Diane has a bachelor's degree in nursing. I did not know that.
Yep. So we get health-related questions. Diane's right up there with us.
Right?
Lane, your hero's Meg. That's awesome. My mom. Hey, Janice. Best dad jokes in town. My mother. That's great Jesus as well. I don't know. I have to go with my parents, but they're both passed now. My adopted parents. My birth mother is still alive, and she's the one I have still contact with. I never used my degree. I'm going to explain about nursing. As in the healthcare profession. Jesus, what did you say goodbye to? March? Winter? Hopefully this crud that's been going on for the last 2 years. Tying up some loose ends. Because I have these from the winter. Try to use up some of those. If there isn't any left, we'll keep them for a day that we don't have. I don't know. If I get stuck some night. My heroes of faith who have gone on, or my heroes, too many to name. I know there's a lot. We are all going to be so tired tomorrow. Yep. What did I see that put on today as CV19?
Right? Arrivederci.
Okay. Here's another orange one. What is the weirdest scar you have and how did you get it?
I can't answer that.
What is the weirdest scar?
If you have a scar, what's the weirdest one you have and how did you get it? And if you don't want to, that's fine. I used to have one here, but it's faded out. And it was when I was 3 years old, my mom was taking me to the doctor, hit a patch of black ice, and then hit the pavement, and I went into the dashboard. All the way to the doctor, of course.
The real one I can't answer, but the first one, because it's not appropriate. The first scar I ever got, and I'll never know. I'm surprised I didn't lose my finger. It's right here on my finger at the very tip above the knuckle. I was taking a pork chop bone away from our dog. And when I did, he bit through my finger, the side of my finger, the side of this finger, and right through the palm of my hand. And
Ow.
out of all of the whole hand, this finger is the only finger that I got the scar on. And I probably should have lost this finger.
Yeah, mine used to be like you could see it below my lip, and now it's faded out and gone because I was only 3. It was back before you had to, we're wearing seat belts and had car seats for kids. So
Diane, I can relate to that one, but mine goes from like my L345 and from where they put my spinal cord stimulator implant in.
finished it today.
I say my worst. I could say my worst one is from my hemorrhoidectomy. I have a scar that goes from the O to the tail.
I would say my uncle had the weirdest ones because he had open heart surgery. They had to do a triple bypass, so he had the full scar from that. And then they had taken the vein out of his leg, so he had a scar down his leg. Well, then he got bowel cancer, so he had a scar from that surgery. So it almost had a scar that went from here down to his ankle. One surgery after the other.
Wow.
Like, that's...
I thought about getting a pretty cool tattoo on my back, but I don't know, because if they ever have to open that, they'd have to cut open the tattoo part, where the previous scar is.
Mm-hmm.
And with all the crap I have going on, I don't think I should do it.
I only have the one on my wrist so far. I had 2 others planned, but it's a finance thing. The next one would be a memorial one on my back with a rose for my birth mom, or not my birth mom, my adopted mom, with her favorite color thing was a rose, and then a Admiral butterfly for my dad, and a monarch for my niece. Ooh. And the red Admiral one for my dad is because after they passed, I bought a new lawnmower and I was putting it together, and this red Admiral butterfly kept flying around. He'd land on me, he'd land on the box, he'd land on the lawnmower, back and forth, until I got it all put together. And I was like, okay, Dad, did I do a good job? It flew around once and went away and never came back. So it was like, that was weird. Blaine's got one on top of his right eye. He's riding a bike around a huge building, and a truck was on the other side. The galvanized pole sticking out. Hit it and had over 30 stitches. You can see, youch. The scar on my wrist from a car accident 5 years ago. Over my right eye, I should say, yeah. It looked like a tiny mat, hot cooking oil splat on. Ouch.
Yes.
Huge scar, but it's the one. Ha ha ha. My hair flipped as the ran back. Ooh, ouch.
Mm.
I know my ex ran into, when he was a kid, they were playing hide and seek and ran into like the mirror, some truck that come out, and a scar on the top of his head.
Mm.
Back scar, I can't see it. All right, here's another geography one. This one's an American one. What's the capital of New York? Capital of New York. Diane had a birthmark on her left thigh that looked like a big tree. Lost half of it when Mom dropped skull. Ouch. You got it, Diane. Albany.
Hey, isn't that where Bob and Bonnie live at? Ford Man? I think they do.
I know they live in New York.
Blaine got it. Renee got it. My ring finger used a sharp knife to open a bag, and it not only opened the bag, but my finger too. Yow!
Ouch.
I used to have one on my ring finger. I went to flip open the door to the arena, and when I thought I had it flipped open wide enough, came back and it knocked my wedding rings into the top of my fingers. Cut it open there, but it's disappeared. So did the rings go. Let's see. Oops. Okay, do you guys like roller coasters?
I loved them until I had kids. Well, it depends on where we're at. If we're at Disney, heck, that don't bother me. But if we go to like big amusement parks, I love roller coasters, but with all the hardware in my back, can't do them.
I've been on 3 different ones, all at Canada's Wonderland, just outside Toronto. Mighty Canadian Mindbuster, which is a wooden one. It just kind of went up and had like a 95-foot drop and then come around. And then it was the first time I'd gone to Wonderland, and we had a guy with us that was really scared of roller coasters, so we got him on. It was the Scooby-Doo Ghoster coaster, so it was like a little kid's coaster.
I'll be right back. Have to take this phone call.
Okay. And then there's another one at Wonderland that goes up through. I don't know. We see the advertisements. There's like a thing that looks like a mountain with a waterfall over it. There's one of the ones that goes through that. I've been on that one, but not the biggest fan of roller coasters. And we went on that one. My youngest son was beside me. I think he was probably 12 at the time. And we got flung this way, and we cracked heads against each other. It's like, no. Diane says no. Meg says no. Janice says yes.
I like roller coasters if they're not too rough, not too jerky, not too.
I managed those smaller ones at Canada's Wonderland. The ones like the Behemoth or the Leviathan would go up and down and twist around and have like 200-foot drops. I'm like, no, thank you.
I have to be very careful about how much I get jerked around because I got that sun in there.
Yeah, you don't want whacking your head off anything.
And I don't want jerking it loose and jerking that tubing in there loose.
Yeah. Some no's, bunch of yeses. Loved it when I was growing up. Last 10 years or so, I don't do as good as I once did. Yeah. Diane's out of chat, but listening, that's cool, Diane. Lynn's asking her that's where she's from. Ellsworth, too many scars. I got stitches in my foot from the same day I got stitches over my knee when I was a kid. Should love to go there. Canada's Wonderland. Pretty cool. I haven't been probably, my niece passed in 2007. I probably went for a few years after that because she passed from leukemia, and the hospital in London did like an annual trip. We got a good discount to go in with them, so we went with my niece and her family. But after she passed, I think we went for 2 or 3 years, and then I haven't been since. Michelle says, no, no, no. Renee's from Southern California. Yes, I couldn't remember. I'm so short, my legs don't come up to the bar and keep floating. They keep flying up. Ouch. Yeah, when I go to Wonderland, there's some other, like, there's like the log ride, the ones that come down a little big log and you get soaking wet. And then there's, back in that area, there's one called Whitewater Canyon, and you sit in this big round thing with a bunch of people and go up and down through this thing. And sometimes water splashes up. Sometimes you get stuck under the water pole and get soaking wet. But let's do maybe one more question here.
Yep.
Can you? Oh, we dropped the link there already. So let me go over here, and I will pin that to the top. So we're gonna go raid. Call Me B at 7 o'clock. So one more question. We already did a question like that one. Let's see. That was a fun one.
You're about ready to raise these now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find one more fun question. Some of these are too deep. We're gonna have to save them for a night tonight. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be, folks? If you had 3 wishes, what would they be? I wish for all this crud to be gone.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I would wish to be able to travel anywhere and everywhere I want to, whenever I wanted to. Probably I don't know. Just to be out of debt. What would be the other one? We got 1 more minute. Anybody else going to give me their 3 wishes? Jump for a dog.
But
Ron's first wish was for 1,000 more wishes. Ron. Michelle's 5 foot and have short legs. And the rest are personal. That's fine. I could go into more, but I'm with you there, Ron. The rest of his wishes are personal. What do we got here?
how do you lose 100 pounds overnight? Oh.
I'm not wishing to be to lose 100 pounds overnight.
Hey, one of Dad's wishes would be lose 100 pounds overnight.
Well, if I did that, I would also wish for the cosmetic surgery to do the tummy tuck to get all rid of the extra flesh. Crystal wishes everyone on YouTube and live a long, healthy life. That was one of her wishes. Health, wealth, how to play about 8 musical instruments, and for 3 more wishes. Yeah, I still gotta get one of those, Ron. Been separated all this time. Still haven't got one of those. Okay, it's past 7 o'clock, everybody. Let's go do a My Clan Spoiled Mummerade over on Call Me Bee. We'll see you over there. Have a good night.
Guys,
Bye for now.
drag me.